gonna get into some seated De La Riva this week. So he'll be down, he won't be standing up yet. Go ahead and decide.
My pants are holy, so don't criticize me.
It's a disaster. So maybe I've opened my guard. He's addressing, again, not on both knees, right? I want to be both hands in the cuffs, okay? Just like we were setting up spider guard before. Elbows in, palms up. Makes it harder for him to rotate his hand out, okay? Rotate. So, not impossible, but more difficult. If I'm on top, it's real easy, okay? So turn them in, okay? Now, I'm gonna hip up again, out to my right hip, okay? That's gonna allow me to break, and then now I can swing into position. Here, okay? I should be almost over his toes. I'm gonna show this from a couple angles, okay? So we'll start out real simple first. Again, I'm still on the outside. I don't want to go to the inside here until I want to pull his sleeve. All right? So we're going to take him this way today. My foot is in here deep, almost in his ribs, okay, or his stomach. Foot is on the hip or the thigh. All right? What I'm going to do is I've got my hook set, my knee up. I'm going to get on my right side, and I'm going to go from the outside to the inside, and I'm going to push this knee to the outside to sweep. Okay, keep both sleeves. My hook is still in. Come up to this position, and I'm going to slide right over his shin or his thigh. Here. I'll finish inside control. Let's do it this way. So, feet and hips, hip out, get on my right hip in this case, and I'm going to use my left leg. That's going to allow me to swing it into position, okay? From here, we'll hip up, out to the side, and we'll turn. I'll show you so you can see the entry into the side. Turn. There you go. So up, out to the side, elbow comes on the inside, his arm, I'm sorry. Push the knee out. Here. Get my sweep, come up, and I'm on top of his thigh. So turn. Turn. There you go. So I end up in this position here with both sleeves. Here, shoot my underhook, cut over his thigh, and I'm going to punch this across. Okay? It's going to help me avoid his hip escape and his regard a little bit. Okay? He's not going to be able to do anything with his frames. Does that make sense? Any questions? Anybody? Can you see again? Okay. I'll do it this way. Other way. Yeah. So here, hip up, out to the side. That's going to allow me to swing this. Okay? Here. All right. In this position, I need to get on my left hip again. To the side. See how I'm almost turning them? His hand comes to the inside of my knee. Push this knee out. Come up. Both sleeves. Okay? Here I can cross them up, or I can use this and slide through. Okay? Keep this. Punch it across his body. Notice my underhook is under here, okay? So when he tries to turn or escape, then I can get solidified on it. Any questions on that? Anybody? You good? Yeah.
So like, in theory, what are we doing to like stop them from standing up while you're doing all that?
Well, push pull. So let's do it this side. Number one, he can't address the De La Riva hook because I'm not giving him grips. Okay? So if he grabs my pants, right, which is not ideal where he's at, stand up. Right?
Got no.
So whether I pick him up, push him, take him over I wasn't going to take him over my head. He's starting to bail. So I'm going to pick him up if he just stands up, right? Or So he goes and just stands up, right? Immediately push, right? If he doesn't fall, right? Make my switch. Go for my single too. Okay. So there's a bunch of things. Stands up, I can go for the dump to the side, get better and below. That one. I'm not gonna do the, just gotta get into the side. Right, so if he starts to stand, switch to his collar, right, push, right, and we can come up, or I can roll through. Right, so here. Take his back. Okay, but point being is we're gonna start addressing either pushing the leg out, dumping him to his hip, or taking him over our head, depending on, I guess, where my grips are and what he's doing. Okay. Any other questions? All right, get your partners. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're gonna get in that position again. All right. Here. So maybe he sits back, right? So he's making it to where it's hard for me to push him. Maybe you can even open your knee out, okay? Right, so, right, he's not going anywhere. He's trying to sit down and avoid this, okay? So now I'm gonna hip up again and get on my right hip, just like we did to push him out, right? It's not working, right? Here, I'm gonna circle the foot down here. So it's hooking like shin to shin on his ankle. Still have his ribs, okay? Now I'm gonna go from my right hip to my left hip, and it's gonna pick this leg up. So I'm gonna turn, hold, okay? Still have his sleeves, right? I'm gonna come up, grab his ankle, foot goes to the mat, hold the sleeve, come up, like a technical stand-up. Here, get my hook, he really sits back, opens that knee. He's trying to stay away from me, like pushing him, okay? I'm gonna hit back up onto my hip, I'm gonna circle my foot to his ankle, okay? Keep it active, don't push it down, active. I'm gonna roll or rotate, as I pull my knees to my chest, it picks up his leg, okay? Come up, and hold his ankle, I can hold the knee, come up. Okay. It's kind of like a trip. All right. Not super dynamic, but when he's trying to sit back or really just squat down to avoid being pushed, it's a good option.
And you prefer that versus pushing and pulling him?
Well, they're not. Some people are going to make it really difficult. I'm just saying, if you're not real good at elevating them, like if you maybe the guy's a lot bigger and he's really sitting down heavy, and you don't feel like you can get him pulled in enough.
Okay.
Then I can go this route too.
Okay.
Anybody questions on that?
Are you gonna pants grip or a C grip on his ankle?
C grip.
Okay.
I don't really want to go for pants there because I don't want him to pull his knee to his chest. I want to have good control over that. So C grip it. I'm gonna hook it with my feet. Here, he squats down. Right. I go for the push. It's not working. He's sitting real heavy on that right side. Right. Not pushing. Back on my hip. Circle. Hook. Now I'm going to square up and kind of bring my knees to my chest. Here, right, extend. Keep his sleeves. I don't want this down here. He's going to circle his leg out. Okay? I don't want that. Come back. So my del Hiva hook still in, and the ankle. Okay? Sit up. Come up. All right. Does that make sense? Any questions? Everybody see it all right? We good? All right, knock that out the rest of the class. 1, 2, 3.